Warning, if you don't like spoilers, do not watch the video.
Hi, welcome to some Film Snobs. My name is Matt Smith.
I'm Sean Reinert.
I'm Jacob Ramos.
And today we're reviewing Toy Story 4.
It was made to help a child. I don't remember it being this hard.
Woody, somebody's whispering in your ear. Everything's gonna be okay.
So as my dog is barking in the background and being a nuisance, what are your guys' opinions on Toy Story 4? Jacob?
Before the movie came out, I was looking for a justification for the movie to exist. And then I left after watching the movie, not seeing the justification, just feeling like Toy Story 3 was just better ending.
Matt?
I liked it. Honestly, I liked it. That's it.
It was fine, though it was more unnecessary than The Godfather 3. You guys want to start with, since I don't want to be cynical all the time, do you guys want to start with the positives?
I like Air Canada guy.
That is Duke Kaboom.
Duke Kaboom, Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
He
fun.
was really fun.
He's the best part of the movie, but like
Yeah.
he was only there for so long. He's technically there.
Honestly, I like a lot of the side characters. Like I like the carnival toys, the two little attached plushie
Key and Peele.
animals. Yeah, actually, I like I pretty much like all the side characters, including Forky.
I am agreeing with Jacob on that. I like the side characters. More than I thought I would, actually.
Some of them I'm okay with. Some of them I think are just completely obnoxious, but I'll get into that later. And I'm trying to take this from more of an objective point of view, because I'm a huge Toy Story guy. And I was looking at this for more of a Toy Story movie, but I'm also trying to look at this as an actual movie, not just a Toy Story movie. So, in my notes, I'm a little more fair. So I just wanted to point that out. So, one thing I did like, there was like this intro scene. You know how Toy Story has like those big bombastic scenes? Well, not the first one, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, 2 and 3.
They didn't do that for this one, and I liked it because it was just a nice change of pace compared to like the big crazy like theatrical. Like this one was more dramatic.
Yeah,
I
did like that.
Felt really adult. I was like, this is dark.
Yeah.
So I like
Honestly, thinking about those two opening scenes. Like the first scene of a movie usually tells you like what the movie is gonna be like, right?
Right.
And like those in the second and third one, those are two like very heavy action sequence scenes.
And they're awesome.
And they're I'm saying, but like Toy Story's not really even about that though.
Yeah. Even though they're awesome.
Yeah,
no.
Cool and all, but it's just like, it's not really what Toy Story's about, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I like that. I will say the animation was fan-fucking-tastic.
It's beautiful.
I don't know if there's like
It is beautiful.
I don't know if Pixar is doing like a new process or whatever or something, but something looks different about this compared to their last film. I mean,
I don't know, it like looked like they were shooting it with like real cameras and shit.
I know,
and like the way that they would light the toys.
It's a rumor. It's a rumor, but from what I understand, this is like Pixar's first 4K rendered film. I don't know if that's true.
I mean,
probably not. But if it is, I would be incredibly impressed because it just looked that detailed.
It was incredible. Looking at it was incredible.
Animals can look like animals and humans can look like humans.
I know.
Not like
come far.
That scary ass thing from the first movie. I do have a couple more positives, I guess. The soundtrack was good as always. Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Randy Newman. He's not like a great composer, but he finds a way to work with these films that works in that works in his favor. I don't know. He's a natural when it comes to these movies. The voice acting was good, for the most part. And I liked the carnival antique setup.
Me too. That was nice.
It was interesting
It was
because
also...
you could like look at the backgrounds of the antique shop and it's just so detailed. And there's like little hidden gems and stuff like that. Like, you know, they opened the door to like this pinball machine, right? And fucking Tin Toy comes out. I'm like, holy shit, Tin Toy's alive!
I know, I was so happy to see that.
He didn't get eaten by that baby.
God, don't
That
bring that
scary
baby
ass
up.
baby.
The baby of my nightmares.
But, is there any more positives you guys have to add? I know I'm talking a lot.
All I was gonna say was I liked Forky, generally speaking. He's not the worst character. The main cast of toys are pretty good, you know, but they always were.
Well, I guess we can get into that. Well, some of these are negatives, some of this is just nitpicking, but there's some like there's some major negatives I have. But I'm gonna go with the minor stuff first. The fork.
Okay.
Forky. While funny in certain areas, I felt like he was just shoveled in there so he could be like part of a plot arc.
Shoved in there. I think he's pretty important
No.
to the story.
No, he's not shoved in there.
It's just the way they introduced
No,
him felt bizarre. Like he was just like,
It was.
oh, here's our plot. I think the villain is
Very- Well, oh yeah, okay, the villain.
the villain's incredibly weak
I mean-
if you compare it to like Lotso from the third film. This character
Lotso.
doesn't really feel fully realized. Like there's something there, though it doesn't really reach
I don't know.
Lotso levels. That and like Lotso's like this memorable like character, and you know you understand his motivations and stuff like that. With here, it's just like you understand the motivations, but why do I care?
Yeah, I guess you're right, because, like, with Lotso, they had,
guess.
like, the whole backstory with the other kid, and, like, throwing it away. And, like, with her, it was, like, there was no ghost that was, like, haunting her past that made her really want to
Yeah.
be played with. It was kind of just, like, she's been sitting there, she's got a defective thing, but there's, like, no
Villain
reason
bad.
her to want to steal.
I'm not gonna pretend like that a villain backstory wouldn't have helped her character a little bit. You know, I mean, Duke Kaboom could have been a villain because he at least had a backstory, a reason for everything. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I
He has
would've-
more backstory than her. I think she's less rounded than Lotso. Like, whereas she's very straightforward, like, oh, can I borrow your voice box so that, so I can be loved? She, like, plays the nice thing. Like, she's just being nice the whole way through or whatever.
Did anybody else like feel like when she
Whereas,
was,
like, Lotso, he had, like, this whole persona about him where he was, like, the caring caretaker, but then, like, behind the scenes, he's, like, running a whole crime ring. If you know what I mean.
He's
She was
the
just a
mafia.
lot more...
Wait, what
I
were
guess
you asking
she was
for?
just...
Did anybody like think like she's talking to Woody and she's like, oh, you were made from the same factory I am. Da 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 da. Didn't anybody else feel like there's a lot of coincidences here?
No,
Like way too many coincidences here.
not particularly.
I don't know.
I was
I
just
didn't think this
I
is a
mean-
big one. They both said they're like made in the 50s or whatever. I could buy it.
yeah, but, like same factory.
And they're in it. And they're
I
in
can
an
buy the same
antique.
factory.
She's in an antique store.
Yeah.
I bought it.
It's just it didn't bother me. It's just something I found funny. The other thing, I could see why people like him. I just don't think they fit Key and Peele's characters. They're
Well, they're
fine,
likable.
but I think their comedy style's different. The Toy Story's comedy style, and
Probably.
it doesn't work all the time. At
It's-
least for me. They could be like good characters. It's just some scenes it's just like, could you not? Though I really like that. I like that scene where they're talking about their plans, and it's just the same thing over and over again. There's a dark ass plan they had about like not
Oh yeah,
like murdering the old lady. I was like, that's
I love
dark.
that one. I love that one.
That's it for more like the minor ones. Does anybody else have anything?
Well, I don't know. For me, by the end, it just felt like a really long epilogue of the third one. To me, at least.
Can we talk about the ending? I feel like this is gonna be really split. I don't like it.
Are you fucking serious?
If you like what you're seeing, make sure to leave a like. If you want more content, then make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all the latest updates. Thank you very much and enjoy. Can we talk about the ending? I feel like this is gonna be really split. I don't like it. I don't like what they did with Woody's arc. I think I knew what they were trying to go for, but there was like stuff there where it just kind of came across to me as, oh, he's going for that sweet impenetrable class Bootang. They have this reason that he wants to stay back and, you know, like, rescue Foster Toys the Bo Peep, but there's like parts of it, like, where I'm just like, it comes across as more selfish than it probably should. And I think for Toy Story standards, I expect way better.
I never thought it was selfish. Not really.
And it wasn't me trying to be like, find a reason to be, you know, negative about something. It's just something as an adult, that's exactly how I took it. So I don't know.
Oh no, that's not his only purpose.
I don't know how to. Well, that's basically what it is. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's
the whole series. It's both fun. It both works and then also doesn't.
It's incredibly flawed.
I think they wanted to go with a bittersweet ending, but it just doesn't work for me.
It doesn't. Like I didn't feel emotional like I did with the third one.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
came out.
Like even the third one, that was a bittersweet ending, but it worked so well.
Because everything leading up to it works. There's a lot of risk going on in the third one. You know, the toys almost fucking die. They're in an incinerator.
Yeah, exactly.
Here there isn't that, you know, something that impactful. You know, it just kind of feels like it happens.
When I'm watching like the whole goodbye scene at the ending, it just felt like Return of the King. Like I've seen this already like 5 times before in the third film, and you're doing it again.
Again and again and again. Well, there's one character I realized we haven't talked about.
What character?
I think they made Buzz more moronic than he actually is.
Yeah.
Like that really
was a little
that
weird.
really drove me nuts. I know Buzz is like this naive character, but he's not this stupid.
He's not a dumb character.
He's not an idiot. So to see him be like, oh, let me just use my inner voice, press button on chest, it annoys me. And it like, ugh.
I mean, it's not.
Well, it is a
okay,
different
then.
director. It's not the.
It's not any of the original
Yeah.
directors at all. I mean, if I were to go with it, I would have an inner voice, but be like a real.
Every time.
I'm thinking that basically all I do is make it so it's his actual inner thoughts.
With like actual narration in the film.
Yeah, as lazy as that would be.
But
Or even have it be non-verbal, but like just have him look around.
have him think,
Have him think, yes.
but don't tell to an audience. So
Exactly. Surprise the audience.
here's the thing I notice. They shit on his character. That's what they do.
I wouldn't. They don't shit on his character. They don't do his character much of a service, really.
I
They
feel
don't
like.
shit on his character.
Well, this is my.
It's
Oh
way
yeah,
worse than this.
I've watched Game of Thrones season 8, Sean. So.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Season 8.
Yeah,
I've seen more Mendy season 5.
Well, I feel like we should probably just get into like our final thoughts then, because that's where we're going to that lead. Are you guys
Yeah, I'm good with that.
good with that?
Yeah, sure.
Jacob, you want to go first?
I'll say my thumbs and I'll give a little brief statement about it too. So I guess I'll still give it a thumbs up, honestly. It's fine, but I think I forget what film critic it was, but I say like one of the worst criticisms you could get is your film being forgetful or not talked about at all. And that's honestly how I feel about this overall. Even though we're talking about it, I mean, if we weren't on this YouTube channel, I would feel no need to talk about the movie because it was so meh.
For general, I was being as fair as I could, reading these notes. For general film standards, it gets a sideways thumb from me.
Okay, if you're not a cynic like Sean is, and you enjoy Toy Story films no matter what, I'd give it a thumbs up. Like, it is
I
a
am
good
alone.
film, I think. It's not Toy Story 1, 2, or 3, but it is still a good film.
This is definitely one of those films I'm gonna have to probably rewatch because I don't know. My opinions are definitely gonna differ than compared to now. Like I'll give it a couple months. I'll wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. I'll rent it or whatever.
Yeah.
See how I feel then, because right now I don't like it, but who knows what that looks like. I'm so split up on it I don't know how to feel. Like,
It's obviously a good, fine movie, but just personally, it's not my cup of tea based on just the precedent that the previous three have set.
right.
Which is why I gave it a thumbs up, because obviously it's still it's fun.
I mean, I'll definitely, like, if we ever do, like, a look back kind of thing, this is definitely something I would like to do. Because I don't know, I don't know how I'm gonna feel a couple months from now. So, this has been Some Film Snobs. I'm Sean Reinert.
I'm Matt Smith.
I'm the good version of Buzz Lightyear.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I'm Buzz Lightyear.
So, who's the real Buzz?
I am.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
If you enjoy our content, then please consider supporting Some Film Snobs on Patreon. Thank you.